Hello everyone, Only Draven here again, and today we're doing another tutorial in Minecraft Sky Factory 4. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make and use the note block, the sound effects block, and the sound block. Three different types of blocks that can produce sound, music, or notes. This may help you in a couple of different ways that we will cover. Now, if you find this video helpful and you like it, please be sure to click like. But most importantly, please remember to hit that subscribe button. That way you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out. All right. So the first one we're going to look at is the note block. And that is going to be 8 wood planks of any type with a redstone in the center. The second one is the sound effects box. That's going to be 8 of those note blocks we just looked at and a jukebox in the center. I know they look the same, but there is a difference. And the last one is the sound block. And that is going to be 4 note blocks and 4 Ender Alloy Basic. Okay, you can find those just by doing a search, of course, here. So these do some different things based on how they're used. We'll start by looking at the note block. So the note block, when you set it down and you right-click on it, obviously makes some notes. Now, there's not any way, there's no configuration to change that directly, but if you set that on different items, depending on what it's sitting on top of, it will affect the type of note that it makes. So here I have some stone, some wood, some glass, and some dirt. So here. As you can see, there's a lot of different sound options available based on the type of material that you put it on. Now, there isn't one of sound for every different type of material in the game. That's just too many. So some of them will share noises, but there's a lot of interesting combinations that you can make while doing this. Right? The note block is a very basic and easy way to be able to make some sound or noise in the game. All right, so that's the note block. Take that one down. Now we're going to grab the sound effect block. Grab our sound block as well. And I've got some redstone clocks here as well. Let's look at why in a moment. So the sound effects block, when you right-click on it, it's going to pull you into a menu. You can choose always on or requires redstone, but there is a large menu of different types of sound, noises, and music that you can choose for this block. I think it's a bookcase, crafting, creeper boing. Wow. There's a lot of different noises. For example. So if you wanted to have a, there you go. I have it on always on right now. So it's going to keep making that noise every so often. Switch to that one. The switch being clicked. There it is. So there again, a lot of interesting noises and sounds you can make in here. Chime to a flute, guitar. A lot of sounds that sometimes I've yet to find an actual way to use it in the game. Produce a sound I haven't found blocks make. There's a single note. Now, if you want, you can go in and change this to requires redstone and provide it a redstone source. Now it's making the sound on repeat as often as I want it to using the redstone clock. So if you wanted to automate a sound or a specific sound or notification in the game, you can do that. Wow, 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 wow. Even if they're annoying. Wow, 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 wow. Of different options there. So this is a great block for setting up and having to make a specific noise at a given time. Go ahead and get rid of that. Now, the last one we're going to look at is the sound block. The sound block works much in the same way that the sound effects block does. When you right-click on it, you have the option to choose one of many, many, many different sounds. In fact, I think this one may even have some that the other one does not. dice rolling. There's different sounds in there. This one gives you even a little bit more customization. So with this block, you can left click on it and it'll make the noise as well. I'm in creative, so if I left click on it, it'll break the block. But if I just left click this, it'll make the sound that I have it set to over and over and over again. This one works the same way. But with the extra options that we have in here, we can choose the sound of our choice. There we go, Anvil Loud. So that's a pretty easy sound. Now, I can hit play it again. I can stop the sound because some of these things are actually musics and longer noises. But this one also gives me the option to change the pitch and the volume of what I'm working on here. If I want it to have a higher pitch sound or be much louder so you can hear at additional blocks, I have that option. You see, volume values over 1 increase the maximum range. That means if I take this up to 2, it's going to increase the range that you'll be able to hear that noise. So volume actually has an effect on how far that sound will travel. Now, if I do that and I turn that on here and I have it just playing, I can make that noise as often as I want. But I can also put on repeat. Now, this one is going to repeat the noise over and over again, eventually. But there we go. Once I hit play, so it's going to do it over and over and over again. So it's doing a lot of the same thing that this block did using the redstone clock, but without the extra device. So I don't need a redstone clock on this one. Now, it is a little bit harder to change the time that goes. So if I wanted it to go like faster or slower, a little bit more difficult to affect that. But in this one, with the pitch and the volume increase, that's a great perk because I can go ahead and make it so I want it to be heard way over there. I can crank it all the way up to 2 and so on and so forth. And regardless of which one I pick, I can do that too. I repeat, hit play. Stop when I'm done. I can turn off repeat and just do it one time. I can increase that volume. I can increase that pitch. I can increase the pitch quite considerably. You can go up a pretty high amount on this. You've got to get relatively high up to notice a difference in some of the sounds. A lot of different options here. Like I said, some of the sounds I've found inside these 2 blocks I've yet to replicate in Sky Factory 4. They may be from different blocks and such that are currently disabled in this mod pack. So there are some fun little noises you'll hear in there that you won't find other places. But these blocks could be used for a lot of different things. There's wind sounds, there's ghosty looking sounds. You could build a little haunted house and automate the different sounds to have in the background. If you wanted to actually have music, all the different records that can be found in the game, you can also play those on there. So you could have the music just going continuously if you wanted to have that in a specific area. Fun little blocks to play with. They may not actually change the way you build stuff, but they may add a little bit of cool sound effects or ambiance to what you're building. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this tutorial. If you have any questions about this tutorial or any of my tutorials, please be sure to put those down in the comments section, and I'll do my best to get back with you as quickly as I can, as well as any recommendations or suggestions you may have for other tutorials you'd like to see in Sky Factory 4. I'm always looking for new ideas. You can also go to my website, onlydraven.com, and there at the bottom of the homepage is a place you can submit questions, feedback, or recommendations via email. While you're there, you'll also find my streaming schedule and links to my Twitch, as well as all my social media accounts. You'll find links to all my tutorials and videos. You'll also find the ODG store. You can get some cool Only Draven Gaming merchandise if you're interested. There's a lot of great resources on the website. I highly recommend checking it out. That is going to do me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.